Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I'm going to be showing you kind of a three-part process. The first part is going to be how to create a logo in Corel Draw using the trace tool. The second part will be saving that file out and bringing it into FreeCAD. And then the third part will be exporting that part out to Design Sparks Mechanical. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is go ahead, once you're in Corel Draw, go New, 8.5 by 11, click OK. Then we want to go ahead and go to File, go to Import. We want to go ahead and import our graphic. Import, click there. We want to go ahead and change the size of this. So we're going to go ahead and change the rulers. So to do that, you click right mouse click on the rulers, go to Ruler Setup, go to the horizontal units, change those to millimeters, and click OK. Now I'm going to go ahead and change the size. So we'll go up here, highlight this, 100 millimeters, tab 100 millimeters. This is actually going to be a coaster. Okay, so once we got that done, we'll go ahead and right mouse click on it, outline trace, detailed logo. All right, now what's critical about Corel is once it creates this, we want to drag the trace part off to the right and we want to get rid of the logo. Okay, now we want to select the trace part and move it back. Now, sometimes Corel Draw, when it traces, it puts a line on top of a line. So you want to be careful of that because if you try to import this over to FreeCAD and then you import that to Design Sparks Mechanical, it's not going to fill because it's going to be two lines there instead of one. So in order to remedy that, you want to do Control U, which is ungroup. You want to click on the various elements, move them out of the way. Control U will ungroup that. So if there's not, click and move this out of the way. Usually if there's more than one object there, you want to make sure to get rid of it. So okay, we don't need that circle, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. We're going to create another circle. It's going to be 100 millimeters. So go ahead and click and drag out. Change the millimeter size there. 100, tab 100, enter. Click there. Go ahead and hit P for the center. Then we're going to go ahead and select our trace graphic. I'm going to do Control G on that, hit the P key. Okay, so this will basically be our coaster. So we're going to go ahead and scale this up a little bit. Hold down the Shift key and drag up. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, so basically this is it here. So we'll go ahead and go to we'll select everything. Then we're going to go to Object, and we're going to go Ungroup all objects. Okay, we really want to make sure we don't have double. Let's move this out of the way. Let's click on that circle, move it out of the way. We want to make sure there's not two of these in any of here. Okay, so this looks good. Go ahead and move this into the center. We're going to go ahead and select all of this. We're going to go to File. We're going to go to Export. We're going to export this as, oh, actually, I'm sorry. Click out of here, hit Cancel. With all that selected, go to File, go to Save As. We're going to change the Corel type down to SVG, which is a scalable vector graphic. We're going to give this a Untitled 13. We're going to save it on the desktop. Make sure you select it only. Get the Save button. Go ahead and click OK. Just go with the defaults. I'm going to go ahead and close this. Okay, now we want to open up Freecads. So go ahead and open that up. Okay, now we want to scroll over, create new. Move this over to the right. We're going to go to the Untitled 13, drag that in. Make sure you select SVG as geometry. Go ahead and say OK. Now we want to go select Control A to select everything. Go to File. Go to Export. Export as a steep. So we'll go ahead and call this Test 13 on the desktop. Go ahead and save. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and close this. We don't need this open anymore. Go ahead and close. Discard changes. Go ahead and open up Design Sparks Mechanical. Give it a second to open. Once it opens, go ahead and go to File, go to New Design. Change the view down here with the eye icon to Plan View. We'll go ahead and minimize this. Click on our Test 13 Steep, drag it in. Go ahead and click OK. Then we'll go here. And what we want to do now that it's in here, we have to close all this paths up. So we'll go ahead and triple click. We don't need that, so go ahead and hit delete. We'll go ahead and triple click on that. Triple click, hit fill. 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 Okay, something happened there. I'm going to go ahead and undo that. Triple click, fill. Try it from another angle. Fill. Okay, so now we have our basic part. So now what we want to do is go ahead and spin this ever so slightly, clicking and dragging. We want to go ahead and get the pull tool. Go ahead and click and drag our base down. Let me get this. We'll click here. Hold on a second. Pull. Let's go to 0.5. We'll go ahead and select these. Go ahead and go pull. We want to pull this in a little bit. Actually, undo that. Go ahead and pull out a little bit. Maybe make this 0.12. Click select. Okay, so that is going to be our 100mm coaster. We can go ahead and round the corners off. So to do that, we'll go ahead and go pull. Looks like we're not going to be able to round the corners. We'd have to actually put another okay, we'll keep it like it is. Okay, so this is your 100mm coaster of Star Wars. I thank you for watching, and again, hope you got something useful out of this video.